Alright, welcome to this week's weekly challenges. They're old ones. We're gonna start off with this one because that one's kind of difficult. I wouldn't really recommend doing too much because you can't fail much, and yeah. The other three though are not too bad, and I'd recommend doing those. So in the beginning, it's not too bad. You just go around and you just jump to here. Nothing too crazy. Like even floor 2 is extremely short. So I'd guess I'd recommend going like really fast at these first couple floors, just so you have a bit more freedom on the later floors. And as long as you go at a solid pace and you don't fail much, you'll be fine. Now, if you notice, I'm not on maximum graphics. It's the first time in 2 years where I'm purposely on lower graphics. You saw it on the strategic mechanics stream. That was because I didn't know how well I could stream. But like ever since Site 0, my computer's just not wanted to handle max graphics. I don't know why, but it's been a bit of a problem, so I'll try to play on lower graphics, and it seems to fix the issue. So hopefully I don't lag like this ever again, which eventually I will, but hopefully by the time I need a new computer, I can like afford a nice one. Because I'm going to use this laptop until it's just like my old one, so yeah. Anyways, welcome to floor 4. You're gonna see this alternating thing for the rest of the thing. That's good because you can alternate around. Hold A on this and try to go towards the wall. It's never gonna be able to. You're never gonna be able to lose like all your progress. You're never gonna be stuck there. So you could just do that, and it's nice and consistent. So this you can dance clip that, and I kind of would recommend it unless like it takes a ton of time. Then just wrap around. But yeah, you got to get these buttons. And then you can just go around nice and simple. And now you're on floor 4. I mean floor 5. You got things. You don't need to be using Bolt speed over here, so just again just go a bit slower, especially later on if you were quicker at like floors. If you're going an alright speed, just continue going the alright speed. Or if you have to, speed up a tiny bit, but please don't rush. This you gotta look over here and then just kind of jump time that. It'll be good to go. You just gotta time these. This, try to jump and then jump off. You'll be able to hit the button, which will allow you to get to literally the hardest part of the tower. You have to do that weird wraparound. It's very difficult, and you actually have to jump. But other than that soul-crushing jump, which is like insane, maybe extreme, you're pretty much good to go. It's probably why this tower is remorseless, honestly. Everything else is rather easy, but it's not as simple as true skill. So after that, you just be able to go around, go up to this, and then you have this. You have to watch on the side while dodging. It's very easy to do both. Like as you see, nothing too crazy. You go to this. You can, I guess, you could use helicopter powers, but try to know where these, or whether those collab or not, and then you can go around nice and simple. Don't wrap around there. Wrap around to here. Wait for this to be collabable, and then wrap around quickly so you can make it around. You can probably walk through this too. And then you have to go across all this. And then go through this. This part, you just gotta go on top of this. And then try to jump like this. I guess, I don't know how to explain it. You just kind of jump, you kind of alternate between beat blocks while jumping far, and it works really well. This, try to push lighter, so you can like not have to push it back as much. Because I guess it would kind of counteract the time, but you're on floor 8. You don't really want to mess up too much because you'll have to redo so much progress, and no matter how many times you'll fluke far runs, all it takes is one tiny mistake to have to restart this. Yeah, you just wrap around to this, go to here, do some more wraparounds, and then just jump and turn. After that, you'll be pretty much good. You just go to this, and then you just wrap around, try to jump to there. Be a bit careful as it is a bit of difficulty increase. This, you just gotta jump in between these two. It's complicated, but it's not too bad. I mean, I'd be able to do it twice in a row now, so. This, wait on the conveyor, then jump off so you can time it. And then this, just climb in between. Jump onto this. It doesn't bounce you very high, so be prepared to get off quickly. This part, please don't go on the conveyor. You can get like flung and stuff, so I would just really recommend doing that. Maybe for here, instead of having to do like that jump, you might be able to like be okay. Also, this you can jump from here to here. I don't know why I went that. But now you're on floor 10. Floor 10 starts off nice and okay. You just go here, go around, jump to this, and then you get your first morpher, and then you get to this part. It's not that difficult, but there's one thing you gotta be careful of. It'll be coming up. So I recommend going on to this one, and then around. And now you have probably the worst part of this. You have to jump and then wrap around on top. It's the best way I've been able to do that section. So I'd recommend that path. I mean, if you want to find something that's consistent, though. After that, you got this. You gotta wait in the middle, flick out, and then you're good to go. Just be able to wrap around. And this, I recommend wrapping around like that. It's easier than timing it weirdly, but do what's best. So you can do it nice and easily. Again, take your time, but don't be slow. You gotta have, like, you gotta constantly be going. And this, put your, like third person really high so you can see when you're able to wrap around, as you'll have a bunch of vision. You'll just, your vision will be put out a ton. It's the best way. I recommend this, so you can, like, see when you're able to wrap around rather than having to almost guess or do calculations. You'll be able to see, which will make this a bit easier, especially because you're gonna have added nerves, almost guaranteed, because you're far on a really difficult challenge. But welcome to the last jump, where I recommend T-pose and just everything you've got. Wait for this to turn, and then just go for the wind pad. And you did that challenge. Congratulations. Now we're gonna go all the way to zone 3 to do this next one, just to kind of like get the speedrun challenges out there. Now this one's much less difficult. I mean much less, I really mean much less difficult. Because you can easily beat Xanthophobia in 10 minutes by just going a normal pace without failing. So you could actually fail and still do alright. So yeah, let's just quickly get up, turn, and move all the way to Tower of Xanthophobia. Now to get to it, you gotta go to the intermediate towers, which is this cannon right here. Please just go normally. You could, like, literally bullseye it. Using helicopter powers can easily, like, it does some funny things with the cannons and whatnot. I should make a video on it, but I never have, and I probably won't. I'm too lazy. Guess there's a push box here, or not? It's just a green blob. All right, Tower of Xanthophobia, the Math Factor Tower, because Math Factor helped build it. Yeah, this has some very boring gameplay, and because it's been so many challenges lately to beat this tower, you guys probably know how to do this with relative ease. I mean, there's a lot of kill bricks, so watch out for that. Now, let's do it. You just gotta go on this. Just wait. Again, you don't rush these challenges unless it's actually that difficult. Like the Steeple of Low Woe challenge before it got nerfed, you had to go fast on that one. You couldn't waste a second. But for challenges like Beat Block, Berserk in 8 minutes, Tower of Dangerous Expeditions 8 minutes, Tower of Xanthophobia 15 minutes, you just gotta go at a pace to where you're gonna be consistent at the tower, but you're not going slow. You're constantly moving, but you gotta be efficient, like quick and just always moving. That's pretty much the best thing to say. Now, if you fall, I would try to have like a 30-second 1 minute barrier. If it takes like longer than that to get back and you only fail like once, you'll be okay. But if it takes like more than that, then you might want to arguably restart. But yeah, remember, you got to get this button challenge now. This tower has some button progress. I mean, Beat Block Berserked it, but it's not very significant button progress. So just have in hand. Only consider keeping the run if you can get back in really quick time and there's a bunch of button progress. I guess. Then you just go around this. Go here. Just wait across this. Remember, you got a good pace. You're beating this tower 10 minutes, so just keep that in mind. But still go at that good pace, because even though this is only hard difficulty, it's still extremely possible to fail. Like, I can struggle on stuff that's as easy as easy difficulty. I've probably struggled on easier things before between the past 3 years. It's possible to fail. Yeah, once you get this button, you can just go around. Now you just go across this. To go into this section, you can take a second here, but I wouldn't for this case. You gotta go around, then just push through. Then you got some more simple purism. This is 2020 tower. There's even a little skip right there to do. Then you just gotta walk across this, and you'll be able to just step on top of that. And now you have, I guess, to go around some platforms, but it's very simple. Wait for the shover to move out of the way. And then you have this. Don't worry, you can go like kind of as chaotic as you want, because you can't really fall out of that pusher unless you jump. So, yeah. Only if like you can. Do you want to be really careful with those? Yeah, then you just go around, go on top of this spinner, and just simply go around without having too much. Now this section, you gotta spawn this, quickly jump on top of here. And then you have this. You gotta like immediately jump to there. You're pretty much never gonna make it back. So you will pretty much guaranteed have to take some damage, but there's probably a way to go around it. So you just go on top of this. Now you're on some floor, I don't know. It's 3 minutes, so probably about halfway done with the tower. Now this tower, because of the way it is, with this simple purism, this tower feels way longer than it actually is. I mean, this tower feels slow to do, but oh, I just realized. Oh wait, no, it's fine, it's fine. I didn't fall too far. Now what you're supposed to do over there is wrap around instead of do whatever I did and become very smart. But because when I don't feel like editing weekly challenges, I'm bored of them. There either needs to be a big change or like something's got to happen, because it's getting boring. I mean, soon enough I'll just complete the weekly challenges off camera just to collect tickets. I mean, soon enough, because it's the same challenge over and over, I just won't do a commentary on older challenges. Only on new ones would I even think about it. But yeah, like, it's fine if there's old weekly challenges every now and then, especially the more fun ones, but when you're doing the same challenges over and over again, especially some kind of annoying ones, or just ones that take an extremely long amount of time to do, it gets boring to do them. And I make commentary videos on them. One, because I like doing this, but two, you guys like watching these, or I just spam watch them or something. It's like, these always do well, and I'm thankful for that, but I mean, some of you guys are liking some of my other content too, and I might just sacrifice weekly challenge, especially if it's a bunch of older ones, just for this, but only if you don't want me to keep recording the same weekly challenge videos over and over again. I mean, until then, I guess I'm just gonna kind of do these until I either like move on from the game or maybe they'll actually add back monthlies, because those were really fun. Like, those were more fun because they were always new challenges, and there was able to be more creativeness with them. Now this spinner, just jump on this, try to walk around. You only want to spend 2 seconds on that spinner. Like, really, I mean, you can spend 3, but try not to. It's a kind of a tight spin. I mean, once you do that, you're pretty much good to go with this, as you can just go around. Nothing too crazy, go around to here. Now, you're on floor 8, so if you're at floor in like 6 minutes, you're fine. Please just don't focus on just doing the gameplay without really just like stopping. And just like Beat Block Berserk, as long as you don't fail much or really at all, you'll be able to do this very quickly. Yeah, I'm losing things to say, so I gotta repeat what I'm saying. That's how terrible these weekly challenges are, and only because these are like timed, and there really hasn't been a time challenge like this in a while, I'm commenting on it. But if it's like same beat Xanthophobia in 15 minutes, I'm just gonna, I felt like speeding up a completion and getting flung. Well, this push box, it does require a little bit of skill, but because all of you probably went to World 1 before World 2, push boxes shouldn't be a big deal. Like, all you have to do is beat Tower of Intense Solar Chaos, and you will have all the skill you need for push boxes. I'm not joking. That's the one tower you need to beat to get good push box skills. Like, it's probably got some of the hardest push box sections in the whole game. I would really recommend being in that tower, only because of that. And plus, there's some kind of difficult stuff later on. Now this, I guess, wait on because I'm waiting on it. I mean, you don't have to. But like, you don't have to rush client object parts. And purism, it's just simple purism. It's like, this tower is just, it's simple, it's easy. It's on that between part where it's like stuff gets modern and not. Now you just have to wait on this, go around, just wait. Go around to this, and push around here, and yeah, so one more thing to talk about because it's getting boring. Only if I'm like failing enough, or just like a weekly challenge video is just like to the point where I actually should edit it. That's when I'll like actually try to keep these under 20 minutes, but I mean, as long as it takes for me to commentate on all the weekly challenges, is pretty much how long it'll take to make the video. Like, this one's probably going to be a bit longer. I'm not going to check because this is timed. It's the last floor, I think. Yeah, last floor. I mean, you can see some credits. Read those if you want, but because we're doing this tower timed, we just got to keep going. Don't stop, and don't stop until you're at the wind pad, or I guess right here. But once you do that, you're good to go, and that's the next challenge. So now let's actually get some more fun stuff. We got to go all the way into the Christmas 2019 event to the secret obby now. The elevator I don't remember, it got changed, but like you have to get secret elevator, or you could just put on Ultra LDM, go inside one of these towers, have a boost item, and just boost your way into this area. Which, funny enough, I wonder if it'll get patched, but I mean, yeah, I might actually link that video in the description just for another method to not have to do all the secret stuff, but you might have to do it just for it to load. I don't know. But anyways, oh, my neck just cracked. Let's go to this now. It's fall, so first day of fall. So I guess Christmas stuff's allowed. I mean, it's September. The only Halloween stuff. Gotta get in the Halloween spirit. I mean, I do have some Halloween stuff on my avatar catalog. I could use that, but I don't think I do now. To get to the secret obby, you gotta go on top of here, which, alright, not too bad. Let's go atop all this. Go to the sky lobby. You'll see some of this now. You gotta align with this. Doesn't really matter how, but just align. You gotta go on top of this like carpet thing and run all the way to this tree. So just walk across pretty much all the way until you get to the chandelier in the distance. Like, yeah, the chandelier. Try not to fall off. It's a half stud. Be careful. But again, once you get all the way to here, you can jump off. And this used to be one of the present locations in Christmas 2010. Not play this because even though I've been playing this game since 2019, I was not locked in with the game, so until May of 2020. So that's when I actually get like known with the knowledge. Yeah, this obby, it's like it's simple purism. I mean, it's kind of like Towers of ToBBB, just a little bit harder. I mean, if you have remorselessly, you could easily do this challenge. That's why I recommend. And plus, it's fun to do. This obby's kind of fun. So yeah, you wrap around now. These cubics, they just teleport you back. That's pretty much all of this. Just avoid those at all costs. Which there are safety nets throughout, but they do have the kill bricks underneath them, some of them. So be careful where you fall and land. But yeah, you get to go here, jump off, kind of squeeze your way through this section, jump up, and after all of these, this part's kind of a bit difficult, so be careful. You know, like kind of the second section of this, where it's like kind of an ascension part. The beginning is kind of like a test to make sure you actually got the skill for this. This is a slope, or I mean slopes up, so you can just be careful with these wraparounds. They're further out, and the physics are a bit weird, so keep in mind that. So just go around these again. Watch out. There's kill bricks on the ground, so please don't hit those. They will teleport you back, though, not only to the beginning of the obby, so just still watch out. Because even though this is the most difficult thing, it can still take a while. There's some weird bug. I guess you can get like bugged out and stuff and fall. So just watch out for that, as I'm barely landing these jumps. Just go around. Simply do these. And that's kind of what happens, I guess, for an example. Now, because these weekly challenges are boring and whatnot, I'm not editing this. The last challenge, it's literally so easy that I'll do my outro during that challenge, because it's literally Steeple of Lowo, which is essentially like easy difficulty, just a little bit harder, but it really becomes easy difficulty. I can't make it up. It's such an easy challenge. It's more worth it to, like, anybody who unlocks Forgotten Ridge can do it. I mean, anyone who unlocks Ring 9 has the skill to do pretty much all these challenges. I mean, you just practice, be block Berserk enough, you'll obviously be able to do it now. The real question is, am I skilled enough after 6 years of playing obbies? I mean, I started playing obbies as soon as I joined Roblox, which was April of 2018. So, coming up on 6.5 years of obbying. I didn't get serious about obbying until 2020 with JToH and stuff. So for 2 years of it, it was kind of just like boring tier 1, maybe tier 2 skill. I would say tier 1. Though, for 2 years, I kind of want to say I could develop tier 2 skill, but I've played a couple tier 2s and they're a little difficult for easy gameplay, so I don't know quite. I don't know, let me know. Again, I don't want to start struggling on this obby. I did with Beat Block Berserk. I fluked really far, really fast. I literally got to floor 10 on my first try. And I had max graphics on too, which, again, I don't know why I'm lagging with that like here. Like, I'm fine with frames now, but I go up to even quality 9. It's just slightly laggy. But quality 10, just look at this. I can't handle it like I used to. And plus, is it me or does the highest graphics look a bit weird? I mean, I can still play, but it's just not what it was like before Site 0, where it wouldn't lag. But I don't know. That could just be like a skill. That could just be a computer issue, I think. I mean, I did kind of have an issue like that last year, but I was able to solve that problem, and it could just be my computer not being as strong as it used to be. And plus, this computer's like, as technology upgrades, older technology gets outdated, so there's that too. So, who knows? Now, if I ever get back to this hobby, I'll be extremely, extremely thrilled. As it looks like there's a lot of gameplay, but it's only like a couple minutes of gameplay. This is genuinely a pretty short hobby. Now, if I fail this jump, I'm quitting. Okay, I'm not quitting. I mean, at some point, I might retire from the game, because at this point, I put enough into this game where at this point, I'd be retiring with how much I've been playing this game and how long. But for now, I'm kind of reliant off the game for, you know, YouTube and stuff, which I got videos planned for. I wanted to stay caught up for Video Rush, but I legit just like fell off of that only because I'm lazy. Well, if I wasn't lazy, I would have edited all the videos in time and just gotten them out. But, oh yeah, another thing. You gotta do this rap from the left. I forgot to mention that. You gotta mention it. You gotta do it from the left, but it's like the only thing worth commenting on for that. Everything else is fine. So am I the only one that knows? Okay, except for this fluke, but like every time there's a Halloween event, I don't know if this is me, but like JToH becomes just a little bit more difficult to, a little less optimized, like always after the Halloween events. Like Halloween event 2020, I was fine. After that, my old computer started breaking down. Halloween event 2021, after that, I like couldn't even play the game. Like I had 20 FPS beating the Citadel of that year. 2022, like I wasn't exactly flawless with the game, and 2023 things got like, I knew at some point I wouldn't be able to handle max graphics. Now it's like, after this year, I don't know where I'm going to be at. I'll have to play on 1 graphics. I don't know. As you see, once you get up to this point, you win. Sorry for like commentating so horribly with that. I just feel like getting these done just to move on. But now it's time for the last challenge. We got to go all the way to Forgotten Ridge to do the last one, which again is low, but low gravity, so you just gotta go across. Now this was with the actual cool weekly challenge thing of like only Steeple of Lowo. There should be more stuff like that, with just like random towers or steeples just having a bunch of challenges. That I like. Or maybe just like do all 3 at once. That would be funny. If multiple of them ever come back, then yeah. But steeple blow, you go into this. You gotta hit the challenge. You just get low gravity. It's surprisingly high gravity, but it's nothing too crazy. You could probably like LHJ like this. I want to try that. If I can ever. Okay, I can't seem to LHJ. I mean, I guess you can guarantee to do the steeple damage list. Okay, maybe it's time to just do this and not struggle on the gameplay. I mean, if weekly challenges are more entertaining to play, like how they used to be, because the challenges were new, I'd put more effort into this. Literally. I mean, monthly towers, they're still fun to do because it's new towers every month. Those are still fun to do, unless the tower is just horrible to beat, like this month with the intense one. But hey, maybe October will have some good stuff. Like, I'm surprised I even did the monthly towers September last year. I wasn't planning on beating those initially, but I just kind of, especially the Citadel too. I was like, this is a ginormous Citadel. But yeah, I kind of ended up beating it in. Yeah, I made some nice commentaries on them, which kind of sparked the will to do monthly towers. Like, I mean, I've always wanted to do monthly challenges, like all of them, but I was either like just a little like too lazy with what my skill was, and just a little unable to. Yeah. Challenge. This is so boring. I'm surprised you're still watching at this point. Comment free you from weekly challenges. To free me from weekly challenges. Like, actually, I don't want to play these. The only reason I'm doing this is for tickets in YouTube. I mean, at this point, I probably don't even need to do these anymore. It's just the same ones over and over again. Only on new challenges do I even want to commentate. Like beat Tower 1 Settling Heights from floor 7. Even then, that would just be so simple. I'd literally be doing one challenge. I don't care too much. Yeah, just go around. I mean, I guess there's just skips. I mean, look at this. I mean, that's not really a skip. I want a lag high jump. Do I even have to? I guess I do have to go around. Come on. Come on. Really? I gotta go around. This is some baloney right here. It's like, it's literally, this gravity is just high enough to where you actually have to do the gameplay. But, like, the gameplay is so easy. Like, 2018 me could do it, where I played on arrow keys. Yet somehow my first game was literally beating a 400 stage obby with arrow keys. How did I pull that off? I don't know. I guess that was a sign I was actually into obbying. To do a 400 stage obby as a first game. It was like 400 and something stages. If you go all the way back to my badges, I think I hit those actually. I mean, it's at the very, very back. I have so many badges. I'm surprised I've been playing Roblox since this long. It's like, I never played the game or never even thought about it until 2018. And then I got it, and I've been playing pretty much, not every day, but I got into hobby. And honestly, Roblox can be kind of fun. Also, here's a nice little wall hop skip, which I literally had to discover to be able to do the challenge. I think I talked about it with those little challenges. That week was kind of fun. I mean, I got some quick challenges too, but yeah. Anyways, those are some more boring weekly challenges that I commented on for no reason over the course of 30 minutes, so yeah, you'll see these at some point because I'm behind on what's it called, Video Rush, and I got 8 days to get all caught up, so yeah, I only have a couple videos left to record, 3, and then I'll just mass edit and release all those, so yeah, I'll see you next time.